Creating content is definitely one of the most challenging things when you're trying to create it to attract clients, an audience that can come in and then ask questions and say, well, what about this or what about that? And then obviously we can close more transactions. There's a company out there that we work with right now that's made it so much easier for me. So I'm going to share this with you because not only have they partnered with me, but they make my life easy. And I want you to use them because it's so darn easy to use them. And it's Keeping Current Matters. I'm going to show you exactly where I go to every morning. It's no joke because you watch me post a lot of this stuff on social media. And some of you are like, Tristan, geez, you post a lot of content. I'm like, yeah, well, they they make it very easy for me to do. I'm going to go and show you the two places I typically go to when it comes to keeping current matters. There's a lot to this. Number one for me is shareable content. You see here, if I zoom in every day, they're going to update this area, two or three things: a blog, a graphic, infographic, a video, and you could just keep going back many days. But today, I'll give you an example. Today's July 15th, 5-year rule for home prices. What would I do with this? Well, I would look through all of them and see which one I could use. I typically use graphics on this, so I'd probably use this graphic. I probably would use this graphic and maybe this graphic. I don't use usually quotes in graphics, but you can. I mean, Lance Lambert is an amazing friend of ours. So maybe put all five. The point is, you have the liberty of choosing whatever you want because they've done the research for you. And you could just copy paste from here. And if you're like, well, I don't know if I want this one, listen, you've got other options here. You've got even a video. The point is, whatever you're going to decide to do, you can decide to grab whatever you want and use this stuff. And if I want to go back a few days, I could even grab a blog, read it, and now I have more information so that I can stay informed so I know how to communicate with my clients. The other piece to this is, notice that these two slides, you could put them into some type of a slide deck to add to your presentation. You have to start thinking, what else am I reading daily that I could not only send my current clients, but possibly add to my arsenal to make me look even more intelligent, in tuned with what's happening so I can have higher quality conversations with clients. And look, as AI is coming along even more, you're going to find that more and more information is out there, and people, the consumers, they're looking for you. They're looking to see if you can interpret what's actually happening out there. And you can, especially if you're looking through this and saying, hey, you know what? Every morning I'm going to go here and I'm going to read. I'm just going to read. I may not even use this stuff except for the knowledge I gain in understanding where the market is heading. And then the second place that I go to every morning is usually I want to make sure I'm not missing anything on playbooks. Because if I go to playbooks, you could see here every 2 weeks they release a new one. But if I'm going to go to not a crash playbook, it's every day. You see here, it has a whole plan for me for 10 days. And I want to make sure that I'm going to be using one of these, if not all of them, just daily, right? Not going and using every single one in one day, which you could do, I guess, right? But for me, I want to make sure that I'm using these in the right way. So when you're watching what I'm posting on Facebook and Instagram, you'll see that a lot of it comes from here. In fact, we use a lot of this just to communicate with our consumer, and in the form of video, in the form of email, and definitely in the form of texting them certain things, especially if I'm working with somebody who wants to sell or buy right now and they have a lot of questions. Anyway, please jump into Keeping Current Matters. They're a partner of ours here in Lab Coat Agents. And if you have any questions about it, or maybe you're wondering where to find certain things or how to use it, I'm here for you. Have an awesome day.